met Chima when he had nothing. He was just a struggling mechanic who fixed cars under the hot sun. Chinaza, a school teacher, believed in him. She cooked for him, helped him with money from her small salary, and encouraged him not to give up. When he couldn't pay rent, she took him into her one-room apartment with no shame. They got married in a small church with only a few friends around. Life was hard, but they were happy. Chinaza bore him 3 children, 2 boys and a girl. She woke up early every day, prepared their food, helped the kids with school, and even worked weekends to support Chima's growing dreams. Years passed. Chima's hard work finally paid off. A rich client he once helped gave him a contract to fix and maintain company vehicles. From there, things changed. Chima built a large auto workshop, bought cars, and started traveling abroad for business. The more money Chima made, the more he changed. He stopped coming home early. He started buying flashy clothes, wearing perfumes Chinaza couldn't pronounce. Soon he stopped touching her. He said she looked old and worn out. Then came the final blow. Chima brought in a young girl named Fola. She was 24, slim, fashionable, and rude. Chima shamelessly told Chinaza he wanted to try something new. He moved out of their house, bought Fola a new house, and left Chinaza and the children to survive. People mocked her. Family members told her to move on. But Chinaza said nothing. She quietly packed her pain and wore a calm face. But inside her, a storm was building. Chinaza knew Chima's weakness, greed, and pride. She started her plan slowly. Firstly, she moved to a different town, took a job in a private school, and enrolled in a business class. There, she met a woman named Mrs. Ogene, a widow who owned multi-supermarkets and imports businesses. Mrs. Ogene saw Chinaza's intelligence and strength and took her under her wing. Within 3 years, Chinaza owned 2 mini-marts, and one of her sons, now in the university, helped her with online marketing. Her face was unknown to many in her new city, but her name was starting to spread in business circles. Chima's business started going down. His new wife, Fola, was lavish and careless. She threw parties, gambled, and stole money. Chima started borrowing to maintain his fake lifestyle. At the same time, unknown to him, many of his customers were being poached by a rising company, Marcasso Global Ventures. The owner, Chinaza Soludo. Chima was desperate. He took loans, he begged friends, he even tried going to his former pastor, but nothing worked. He was losing everything and fast. Then came the shock. A new business partner he hoped would save him suddenly pulled out after receiving an anonymous email filled with evidence of fraud and tax evasion. It destroyed his reputation. One rainy evening, Chima came home to find Fola gone. She had packed everything and disappeared. All that was left was a short note. "I was never yours. You were just my stepping stone. Goodbye, old man." Broken and bankrupt, Chima returned to the streets where Chinaza once sheltered him. He stood outside her new duplex, wet, tired, and ashamed. Chinaza came out in a flowing gown, holding a cup of tea. She looked at him with eyes full of calm anger. "Chinaza, please," he whispered, "I have nowhere else to go." She walked up to him, looked him in the eyes, and said, "Where you had nothing, I stood by you. Where you had everything, you abandoned me and your children for flesh. You turned me into a woman of stone. Now feel the coldness you gave." She turned and walked away as the gates closed behind her. Chinaza later sent Chima one last letter. Inside was a photo of their children smiling beside her on her birthday, and a check with the notes, "This is your pension for being a father in name only. Don't ever try to come near us again." Chima wept like a child. The world he built with betrayal had come crashing down. And Chinaza, she became a name in business, known for strength, grace, and wisdom. The world watched her rise, not with hate, but with a quiet fire that made the heavens proud.